Show me the meaning of being lonely. Just trying to get my vocals right, man. All right, you start the
Yeah.
pod now.
Okay.
Let's go.
We started quite a few seconds ago, actually. So
Just keep that in. Whatever, it's fine.
yeah.
Dude, I hope you had a fantastic weekend. Because your boy did.
Yeah, okay. What's going on?
It was Masters weekend. So that's golf. My boy Rory won. So that's awesome. Like literally like 30 minutes ago, man. It was fantastic.
All right.
I'm
I
happy
don't know
for
what that
him.
means, but
He won the
congratulations.
Masters golf tournament in Augusta, Georgia.
Is that the Super Bowl of golf?
Yeah. Yes, the Super Bowl of golf. Yeah.
Or the World Series of golf?
Ooh, yes.
I got nothing.
You got
else.
another one?
I struggled hard for
another
those. I struggled hard.
No, man, it's just really fun to watch. It was kind of it's been happening all week down there, and Saturday and Sunday are the big days.
Mm-hmm.
And he got a humongous 5-stroke lead coming into Sunday. Now he butchered that lead today, but ended up pulling it out at the end. So just really happy for him there. Went to a food festival on at Johnson and Wales yesterday on their campus.
Oh, wow.
It's called Street Eats, and it's all in word, so it's Streets.
Yeah, that's right uptown, right?
Urban.
That's right off Graham Street.
That's right in the heart of the city, man.
Yeah.
Nice. So many restaurants were out there with tables and the bear type restaurants. Not Jim and Nick's, which nothing wrong with Jim and Nick's. I love Jim and Nick's, but these were fine dining, chef establishments. You know what I mean?
Really? They got food trucks out there.
No, they were all out there serving small plates.
Yeah.
And my favorite, this is how American I am. They had so many different cultures of food, so many different things you can try. Me and my American ass was man, that cheeseburger from Ace, sign me up for that all day.
They hit you with the 2 patties, bro?
The 2, yes. With the cheese and the little onion. Perfect. Remember how my man did it in the movie? What was that? The Menu?
The Menu, yeah.
Dude, that's what it. I feel like the chef who handed it to me, I feel like a tear was in his eye.
Yeah, might have in the burger maybe.
I mean, that's called love. Okay, is what that is, man. No, I was out there with some friends. Just a good time, good vibes.
Pretty awesome.
Just ate so much, dude.
Oh wow, can't imagine.
Yeah, but that was fun. Hit up Puttery.
You were busy.
It was a good weekend, man.
You were busy.
Hey, man, I was in these streets this weekend.
Yeah.
Okay, almost 40. I'm still in these streets.
Okay.
Nah, man, just having the best of time with the best of people.
Yeah.
Just ready to get your fine ass back up to Charlotte and have some fun. So, yeah.
Yeah, I was actually in Charlotte Saturday for a little while.
Wow. Just my phone was really dry. I didn't see anything from you.
I did not go for anything like that.
Oh.
I had to run a few errands up that way. So
I mean, I get it.
It was just kind of in and out. Sam's, Lowe's, Bed Bath & Beyond.
The only one of those stores are only in Uptown Charlotte. That's it. Yeah. That's it.
I don't have those close to me.
Don't have much close to you, man. What did you accomplish this weekend?
That was about it. Went and ran some errands up Charlotte. We'll run around there. Mowed some grass. A lot of grass to mow these days.
Good gosh, it's just nonstop, dude.
Hanging out with the puppy outside, doing some training, stuff like that. So
He has like a, where are you putting up like a fence run or a dog run or something like that?
that starts next weekend.
Ooh,
Fencing in the backyard.
gotcha, gotcha,
So
gotcha.
if you're free like Friday through Sunday,
Look at that. Look at my calendar. That thing just popped up on there.
He said it's from
Gosh, that
Thursday
happened
to
so
Monday.
quick. Just, yeah, my calendar's blacked out right there, dude. I
I got you.
cannot.
That's cool.
You don't want me to help anyway because it's gonna fall over.
Uh,
Like we
yeah.
both
So
know, I am not handy. Um, if it takes more than a screwdriver,
yeah.
out of my element.
Okay. Well, good to know. Appreciate the heads up on that.
Now, what I'm really good at is writing a check.
Mm.
I'm actually not. I've actually never wrote a check before in my life. I'm 38. I've never wrote a check.
Same. Never done it myself.
Learned it back in school.
Yeah.
Remember home ec class or home economics or whatever the hell it was, which is I think the same thing. I think I just shortened home economics, whatever. But we called it something different at South. But regardless,
Yeah.
I was not good. I just never wrote a check.
There was no point. I mean,
Here's my card.
why? Yeah.
Take this and go from there. So, yeah. Welcome to this episode of Movie in a Pod. I'm Clyde Smith.
And I am Javier Villalobos.
On this week's episode, we're discussing trailers for The Phoenician Scheme, Megan 2.0, and our movie of the week, Drop. I think that's like a hip hop song or something, guys. I don't know. Our opener is just fire, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
how is that song not like number one on Spotify right now?
You're really right. Just us in the background just laughing about it too. That's the entire song.
Yeah.
People are like, yo, what are the lyrics to that MIP beat?
Yeah.
Just Clyde and Javi laughing.
Yeah.
Team, we got some trailers coming at you here. We got the new Wes Anderson coming at you here. He always makes beautiful movies. And we have Megan 2.0. She's back. And this one looks like a Tom Cruise, Dwayne Johnson action movie is what it looks like.
Now, did you see this before any of the movies so far? Have you seen it already in the theater?
This trailer, yes, I have.
Yeah, I did
And
too.
yeah, like I saw it right before drop. It was attached to drop, and I'm like, oh god, okay. Let me prepare myself for Javi's excitement. And lo and behold,
came right at you. I don't even think it was finished playing when I sent you a text about it.
Team, we have a link tree in the show notes with our YouTube channel and all of our socials. You can see us. You can follow along to our full reactions to our trailers.
Oh, yeah.
Like always, like, share, subscribe. We appreciate you all. All right, team. We have The Phoenician Scheme, the story of a family and a family business. It's according to IMDb. Directed by Wes Anderson, also written by him and Roman Coppola. And the stars come out for Wes here. We got Tom Hanks, Bryan Cranston, Scarlett Joe, Benedict Cumberbatch, Benicio del Toro, Ryan Eda, Michael Cera, Rupert Friend, Jeffrey Wright, Charlotte Gainsbourg, Riz
That's
Ahmed,
crazy.
Hope Davis. And like the list just goes on, guys. Like this is
boy Rupert in there?
Rupert's in there, dog.
Yeah,
Mr.
okay.
Friend.
Let's go.
Just a fantastic cast. And the thing that I love about Wes Anderson movies is like they're gonna be zany. They're going to be interesting. They always have that aesthetic that everything is so like there's so much symmetry in every one of his shots.
Yeah.
So like it just comes across as gonna be a very gorgeous film. He has very dry humor and like me and you do at times.
Yeah.
His is just like ultra really dry,
Yeah.
and
Well,
it's
it's
kind
like,
of hard to pick up what the actual joke is.
yeah, and it's captured in the scenes, like
Hmm.
not just the actors and the dialogue, but like the whole atmosphere.
Yeah, yeah, um, yeah. This looks fun. Like I enjoy all of his movies. I always quote like the Fantastic Mr. Fox as my favorite Wes Anderson film because it is. Because George Clooney's triumphant in that. Um, yeah, this looks fun, man. I don't know if this
Yeah.
is a theater drop for me. It's been a while since I've seen a Wes Anderson film in theater, but when these are always on the telly, all right, when this is
Mm-hmm.
on TNT, I always pick it up. So, um,
Right.
yeah, team, we're gonna throw the Phoenician Scheme on our socials and let us know what you think about this spy action comedy crime drama thriller directed by Wes Anderson.
All right.
We as a society, we're just not doing good. Um, team, we have Megan 2.0. Uh, synopsis from IMDb is 2 years after Megan's rampage, her creator Gemma resorts to restructuring her infamous creation in order to take down Amelia, the military grade weapon who was built by a defense contractor who stole Megan's underlying tech.
Oh
Okay,
boy.
so I did not watch the first one,
That's
so I don't know what happened 2 years
fantastic.
before this.
It's fantastic.
Um, I can just imagine that she becomes self aware and starts killing people to protect. What's the little girl's name?
Kate.
Kate. Yes. Um, that's really the only thing. Amelia, is it Amelia? No, it's Kate. Katie.
Yeah.
Katie. Cady. Yes. That's kind of the whole synopsis, right? And she like dances and freaks people out with her dollness or whatever. So
Yes.
now she's in this one. She's bigger. She's stronger. She's faster. And
They've
there's
they've
a
turned this storyline up to 11
is that what
from
happened?
like
Is
from like 2 to 11. Yeah. Like
we are here for a good time, not for a long time, I guess.
yeah. I mean the first one I didn't realize you hadn't seen it. Um I watched it on streaming. Uh it was like it wasn't like this. Like this is just wild compared to the first one. The first one was like set in a house,
Yeah.
and it was like just some stuff going down, and then it ended up like in an office building, and kind of the offing people and stuff like that was happening there. But this is just
Yeah, this looks wild.
crazy. Yeah, crazy. Um, Compared to the first one, I'm not mad about it. I think it's gonna be pretty entertaining. I'd say it's gonna be like good,
Yeah.
but it's gonna be entertaining.
Like there was there was like Terminator, right? And Terminator is a
Yeah,
fantastic film, right?
yeah.
And in Terminator, the T-800 is the villain. He's the monster. He's the bad guy. He's the
Hmm.
antagonist, right? Arnold's the bad guy. Um, and throughout the entire movie, they're running away from the bad guy, Terminator.
Yeah.
T2, James Cameron flips it on our head, right?
Flips the script.
And
Yeah.
flips the script, and the T-800 comes back. He's the good guy. We don't know that until the
Yeah.
mall scene with the roses lives rent free in my head. This is beautiful cinematography. We don't know that until that point. We're just like, oh shit.
Yeah.
That's kind of what James Wan and these guys are doing here, man. They and like instead of using cinematography and like the skills of James Cameron, also it's like, Megan, so it doesn't need to be anything big and bold, but they flipped the script here is what it seems like. Not
Yeah.
watching the first one, right? She's the
Yeah.
hero now.
This one is big and bold
Yeah.
compared to the first one.
Yeah. She was flying like James Gunn is going to have Superman flying like that.
Yeah,
You,
exactly.
you saw that. Yeah,
He's so confused.
we're gonna put this on our socials, guys, and I guess this is a franchise now.
Yeah, it's definitely getting like 17 more movies.
Jason Blum, you just know what
Yeah.
you're doing, man. Team, we're gonna you're making a damn doll and Josh Hutcherson just movie stars.
Just
Team, we're gonna throw
awards all year.
just Jason Blum's gonna be rolling in the dough. Team, we're gonna throw Megan 2.0 on our socials. I guess let us know what you thought about the first one. Yeah, cool.
You should definitely check it out this weekend.
All right, brother. Let's
Yes, sir.
jump right into our movie of the week. It's chock full of just man. This was a ride. All right, team. We have Drop.
Mm-hmm.
This movie was dropped on us, no pun intended, April 11th,
Oh,
2025. This movie is written by Christopher Landon, written by Jillian Jacobs and Chris Roach.
we have a $11 million budget, and so far it's grossed $10 million. Starring this, we have Megan Faye as Violet Gates, Brandon Skelner as Henry Campbell, Violet Bean as Gene Gates, Jacob Robinson as Toby Gates, Reed Diamond as Richard, Gabriel Ryan Spring as Kara, Jeffrey Self as Matt, Ed Weeks as Phil, and Travis Nelson as Connor. I won't lie,
Yep.
I don't know those names to any of those people.
Nope.
No clue who they were in the movie.
But they
Except
were
for like
in
the
the movie.
first like top 4 people.
Go ahead and give us that quick synopsis, brother.
Violet Gates goes on a date and ends up being part of someone's deadly game.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the movie, man.
Yep.
So let's talk about her. She is a therapist, psychologist, psychiatric. I don't know what the hell she is. She's something
bunch of
along
stuff.
those lines. But she helps at-risk women who are in difficult relationships, and that was a good place to start. Really, it really drives home the type of woman that she is, and we kind of get these little nuggets in the movie of why she's a widowed mother, why she's kind of been so reserved and not dating, and the guy that she's going out on the date with, this dude has all the patience in the world.
So
3 months of talking on the app.
Yeah.
On the dating app. Without a coffee. Without a putt-putt night.
No putt-putt. No ice cream. No nothing.
Just not even like a hey, let's just meet in a public square and say hi to each other, right? Face to face.
Right.
3 months is a long.
Oh,
it happened.
Okay.
You called it. Just keep it in. I don't even care.
Good.
God,
Good.
I was about to go in, dude. You know what I mean? And then this damn mic of mine. Team, we had a technical difficulty there. Javi will probably not edit it out. But it's all good. We ride. Anyway, 3 months is a very long time to just talk to somebody on the apps and not like meet up.
It really is.
And then this guy, it's actually wild, dude. Like, and I don't want to spoil it, but like after watching this movie, like I get why this date happened. Because obviously, like, he wants to meet her because he's been talking to her for 3 months. But then he has this whole thing going on where he's just like, I mean, I got to really do this tomorrow and I really shouldn't do this, but this is like the only chance I can like meet her. So, it all just lines up. And at the end of the day, he's a dude. So,
yeah.
But she really is she's a single widowed mom, loves her kid, kind of helicopter. You understand why she's kind of the helicopter parent in regards to that, but
Mm-hmm.
Mom's got to get her groove back, so she goes to this really fancy smancy date place and meets our boy Henry Campbell, Violet's date, played by Brandon Skellner. JV, my question to you, man, about this guy:
Yes, sir.
when you first meet this guy,
Mm-hmm.
what vibes did you get?
Um, it was a lot of mixed feelings. I mean, the man showed up on his date with just his chest out for one. Like he wasn't like 3 buttons down, just so you could see his chain. He was like halfway down, unbuttoned with it's like a tank top on underneath. So I feel like that was red flag number one.
100%.
Uh, um, well, I think like it was because we're talking about that right now. It's kind of the theme through the whole movie, right? We meet different people, and you can't read any of those people through the movie.
Yeah.
So he's kind of one of those guys too, where you're already suspicious of like who is the person that's doing all this stuff.
Yeah, it was fun.
So yeah, I mean, when they were just first talking at the bar, he comes in, like I said, he's got his buttons are all down. He's talking, very smooth game coming in,
Smooth as shit, dog.
super smooth.
That was baby.
Um,
That was baby oil smooth, dog. That's what that was, man. Had a deep voice too.
yeah,
I don't know, dude. He might give you a run for best stash. I'm just saying,
yeah.
Javi. Okay. I know
I
you've had
mean,
yours since you were 3, but still, you
I
know what I
was
mean?
thinking the same thing. He was probably maybe 2 in a couple months when it was coming in.
Dang.
Yeah, very mixed feelings, man, because you don't know who's who,
Yeah.
because she's already met a few people before we meet him,
Yeah.
and they're all super sketchy.
Even the bartender gave you
Oh
like
yeah,
weird vibes, man.
yeah,
I was like, yep, she's the villain. This is
yeah.
all her. And
Then you meet the next person, you're like, nope, that one's the villain.
yep. I mean, this is one of those classic who done it, who's behind it, right?
Yeah,
Who's toying with her, who's messing with her, and
it was Clue.
it really is, and it's
I mean,
fun
that's
to kind of be in her head and see how she kind of scans everybody.
yeah. I won't lie. Like any movie like this, I say it's Clue. It's just because
That's the standard.
it's
That's
what
the
it
gold
is. That's
standard.
what it is. Yep.
Yeah, that is definitely the gold standard every single time.
Yeah.
And it could have went just like it did in Clue. Well, at the end when they kept on doing the ending, you could have wrote this so many different ways
Yeah.
that it just made sense of who was actually behind everything. We keep on talking about like who was behind things. So there's this thing called airdrops on iPhone. I don't know what it is with you Galaxy people.
We don't do all that.
You don't do all that. We have this thing called airdrop in the Apple community, okay, in the Apple ecosystem.
I think there is something like that, but I don't know. I've never airdropped a person.
Did they
Anyway,
also
so
talk about like did like her and Henry talk about um male shots for a little too long?
they it was a very very graphic like icebreaker. It was very detailed.
Yeah.
But I mean, it
Well, you
was
kind of yeah,
amusing conversation, anyways.
where you was like, all right, he's basically trying to do everything he can to kind of put her at ease
Yeah, he
because
was
she's not.
doing work. He was doing work.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, there's this person or entity or group she doesn't even know. She's getting these random airdrops on her phone. They're called digidrops because they couldn't pay Apple. Whatever. No, he actually says like I have AirDrop on my phone, so he has an iPhone. But then
Yeah,
there's the app DigiDrops there, so or whatever. So everybody else DigiDrops anyway.
that's the whole thing.
And she keeps on getting these drops, and then she starts getting text messages, and then it's just like, yo, there's somebody in her house
Yeah.
who's going to threaten her kid and her sister, who we're going to talk about in a second, who's kind of the comic relief. Her and the waiter, we need that levity.
Hmm.
Um, while she's going out on this date, the sister is watching the kid. And she's like really happy that her sister's getting back out there and puts her in like a better outfit for her date. And she's like, "No, yeah, yeah, me and Toby, we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be good.
Yeah,
Um, ice cream at midnight, whatever." Um,
of course.
but we don't know, like with these drops, who's doing it. Who like? There's obviously like somebody close because you have to be like what 50 feet, 50 yards, or something like that to
Something
like
like
do a
that. Yep.
to do like a digi drop is what they said, and then um there's also somebody in her house because she's like getting digi drops like look at your security cameras. So somebody with a
Hmm.
gun in her house and a ski mask. So that's fun. So she's freaking out. And the whole
Hmm.
thing is like, you have to harm your date, Henry. At that point, Javi, my question to you is, did you think that he was still a part of it, maybe, or that he was free?
Um, I mean that part it starts to go to okay. Is he like testing her for some reason? Blah 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 blah. But I think at the part where she kind of discovers the evidence
Mm-hmm.
is when I really checked them off.
Yeah, yeah, same, same,
Yeah.
same. Yeah, there was a part, there was a point where I'm just like, this dude could
I
still be
mean,
behind this, but he has like
yeah.
another boy around the restaurant or bar who's kind of working the drops.
Well, we've all met. We all know Jigsaw, so you know that can go any kind of way.
Jason Bateman just did this in a Christmas movie. This entire thing. Okay. You put a little pressure on somebody and they'll do whatever the hell you want them to do, man.
Yeah.
Um no, man. For me, yeah, it's just a classic who done it, who's behind it, who's doing this to me and why. And she goes along until she starts getting smart and hip. I don't want to spoil the reveal and everything, but it is, I mean, it's a ride. I'm not gonna say it's a good
Yeah.
ride, but it is definitely a ride. So, um, something I do want to hint on is the sister. She was funny. I really enjoyed her.
Yeah.
And then the waiter, like, it's that experience of like going to a nice restaurant and it's the waiter's first night, first shift. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
They're you're on a first date, so you're obviously nervous. It's his first shift. He's nervous as
It's
hell, and
like
he won't
first
shut the hell
shift
up.
in a restaurant
In a very
all together.
classy restaurant. Yeah, it's so much going on. And they put us in your section? What the hell?
Yeah.
Um yeah, he was fun. He was definitely fun. And like the entire time I was just like, dude, get the out of my face. Um
I particularly like, you know, every once in a while they kind of like solo lit a person.
yeah.
And I think one of my biggest laughs was like she was looking at him across the room
Yeah.
and it just like spotlighted him and he just looked right at her, like super serious. I was laughing by myself in the theater because he just had a face that, like, his serious face was just super funny for some reason.
Maybe he is a part of it, you know what I mean? Who
Yeah,
knows?
yeah.
Um yeah, so let's talk about that. So for a second here. So we have the creative choices that the director and the cinematographer take.
Hmm.
First and foremost, like Chicago, we didn't see much of it, but uh, that restaurant,
Mm-hmm.
That's a dope spot.
Yeah.
That's a dope looking restaurant, man. Palette. I like that you have to walk through this tunnel to kind
Mm.
of you're at the concierge or the hostess is what it's called, and
Yep.
then you go through this like tunnel until you're in the restaurant. Man, that was just really cool, bringing us into this main space
Mm-hmm.
of this movie, like the main set that we're gonna be at most of the time. Man, that was fun. I really enjoyed that, and then
And
there
it
was
was
just so much.
small.
What'd you say?
It was small
It was
and
intimate.
tight.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
intimate, but like it was intimate. It was small, but there was a lot of people,
Mm-hmm.
and there was the bar area. There was the piano player. You know what I mean? So it was small, but it was still
Yeah.
like there was space.
Yeah. There's a lot of movement.
Yeah,
People were just in and out, especially like around the bar and stuff like that.
yeah. I mean, she
Pretty
bumped into the
busy.
same dude like 3 or 4 times. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah.
So yeah, definitely tight in there. She was
You can
also
only go
frantic.
left or right. I mean, wasn't not many other directions to go. We had two ways to go.
Yeah, no, but I did like the choices where like she kind of zoned out and like everything went blue. Or I'm like, am I watching
Yeah.
Daredevil Reborn right now? Like, is that what I'm watching? Because that's what's happening in this movie. Like,
I mean, that's fine.
I mean, but like I literally just finished watching Daredevil that
Yeah.
day, and then went to go see the movie Friday night. And like I'm like the cinematography as far as zeroing in on a character like red or blue and stuff like
Yeah.
that's the creative choice. When you're flipping a world on its head, as it does so many times with um Daredevil and Kingpin, Matt and
Mm-hmm.
Wilson, right? The camera, the cinematography does it is like they use those same exact tropes. Like they went to the same damn film schools, basically what I'm trying to
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
And that's fine. It works for both products.
Mm-hmm.
It was just weird seeing them back to back.
Gotcha.
Some really cool creative choices were done. I appreciated that, man. But no,
Okay.
overall, like it's just a very I like that it is a low budget, beautiful film. Um they just don't make movies like this anymore, man. They drop it.
Yeah.
This is typically like a Netflix drop, you know what I mean? And we got to see this in the
You can see
theater.
that.
Like that's why I still go to the theater, man. So I appreciate it because they did use every single penny they had on making this film. It was fun. All right, brother. I do have a theme here.
All right. What you got?
Uh, you got to get back out there on that horse, man, and get in that dating game. So whatever app is your choice,
Hmm.
get on that app, man. Do the
There you
thing, or go
go.
to the grocery store and
Do it.
just date. See what's out there. You know what I mean? And that speaks volumes because there's so many people out there who have been in relationships or now back out there, and some are like afraid for whatever reason, you know what I mean, good, bad, or
Right.
ugly or whatever. Just having enough courage to put yourself out there. But then this is also mixed with like how far would you go to protect your family, because
Yeah.
you did see that. I mean, she did she went through my man's bag, took the
Yep.
SD card, was about to poison my guy. Like, she was ready to hit like
Crazy.
everything to protect her kid. And it's just like, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? That's my sister. That's my kid. Who wouldn't do
Yeah.
that, man? So I definitely enjoyed that we went along with this crazy train of a ride with her. Well, that was fun. All right, team. That's our conversation about 2025's Drop. JV, give me your thoughts and ratings on this film, man.
Yeah. This one's gonna get 3 buckets of popcorn from me this week.
Yeah.
It did a really good job of kind of keeping the suspense. You know, wasn't like a bunch of action or nothing like that. It was a real suspenseful watch. I mean, it got pretty wild, but like most of the movie was a lot of dialogue, a lot of puzzles. But I mean, it did a good job, right? Like we didn't. You met people, and every person you met, you were just like, "Is this the dude?
Mm-hmm.
Is this the one? Is this the guy doing it?" Or maybe it wasn't even none of them, or maybe it's something cool we never even seen before. I don't know.
Oh God, that was good. That was good. That's old school, guys.
Yeah.
The movie, the movie. A couple of the opening scenes of the movie is my favorite. Will Ferrell. He just goes. He just goes, man.
It's so good. But yeah, yeah. I mean, it's a good watch. Like I enjoyed seeing it in the theater, like you said, and kind of this really tight, small, intimate scene. But you know, it was able to use that theater experience, even though it was a lot of dialogue.
Yeah.
So $3 for me, man. What about you?
Yeah, I'm right there with you, brother. It's like 2.5, three buckets. I said stars. Oh my God.
Let's go.
Yeah, about 2.5, 3 buckets there for me as
Yeah.
well. It didn't. Everybody's talking about, and I know I really shouldn't be looking at other reviews and shit. But everybody's like, this is so like Hitchcockian type film and everything. I'm like, I see the draw. I see the draw in that, but it doesn't really go that far. It's more of just a clue whodunit. Like you are right in that regard, where
Yeah.
everybody is a suspect until we find out.
Yeah. It just wasn't about money. It wasn't about money on this one.
Yeah.
It was more, that's kind of the break from the norm is it was more about the family than it was the money kind of thing.
Yeah. And like you will find, if you're good at your job, as this person was, who was behind it, you will find those strings to pull, and definitely did. So fantastic job there. But no, yeah, $3. It's a gorgeous film. I love the the restaurant is like the main spot. Like we went on a date.
Mm-hmm.
We watched a date movie, right?
Yep.
But then it turned it on its head as far as a thriller and a whodunit. So it gave us, we've all been on a first date before, but it gave us so much more. And I appreciate the melting of those tropes, those genres together to create this film. I feel like it definitely could have been better, especially that a lot of like CGI at the end and stuff like that. Like I didn't really need her falling out of the window. You know what I mean? Like it was in the trailer, so I'm not spoiling it. And then like, bro, I don't know about you, but like you were just in Charlotte yesterday. How long did it take you to get home? You know what I mean? She got home in a second. Lady, you were just hanging out of a window.
Well, she said
Now you're in your driveway.
She said she only lived like a couple miles out from the restaurant.
Were you doing 95 the entire time?
I don't know. She was driving a Saab, man. I don't know what those things can do.
She was driving a Saab. I was a Saab. Oh man. Oh no, just they only marked it. Yeah, it's like a couple of things are just my mark down there, like timing, a little bit of the pacing at times. I do like the corn. There was corniness in it, but that was good because of the first date vibes, and first dates can be really corny.
It was
at times. So
awkward,
like that.
Yeah.
So that was, but it was a cute awkward from both of them, and I really enjoyed that. So yeah, man, this gets $3 of popcorn.
Cool.
Definitely something can post up on the couch, watch again. These are the type of movies that we don't see hit the theater often, and I am glad that it definitely did. So, $3. Thank you for subscribing to this week's episode, Talking Through Drop. Next week, we'll be discussing the new Ryan Coogler film, Sinners.
You can catch that in a theater near you.
Like always, I am Clyde Smith. You can find me across all socials. I am Clyde D. Smith.
I'm Javier Villalobos. You can find me across all socials at Mr. J8200.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.
First dates are always kind of weird, too.
Mm-hmm.